What's up?
Yo!
Don't use that.
It's your boy Skinny Penis. Right, we are here. First video, whether or not you'll see this, that's a question to be answered in the future. Me, Casey, MCU movie rankings, okay? That's basically it.
Yeah,
I
pretty
think.
much.
There's going to be a couple which I think I've seen that you haven't seen, but then I also think there's going to be a few that maybe I've seen and you've not seen.
Where?
Well, maybe TV shows, because I think there's
maybe,
TV shows in
maybe,
here as well.
There's one. Like, huge fan, but just couldn't get to it.
I see Loki here now, but obviously the first one on the list there is Ant-Man and the Wasp. So,
I mean, a lot of people don't really like the amount of comedy in some of the Marvel movies, but I think, like, Ant-Man, just, you have to have the comedy.
yeah. No, I do agree. I think, if I'm 100% honest, I'm going towards a C.
I'm thinking B, just because, like, Louise, man.
See,
More of a cubism guy.
I'll back a low B.
B.
Yeah, we'll go B. We'll go B. First Ant-Man. I think the first Ant-Man's better.
Yeah. I'd say we go A for that one.
Okay. I'll concede an A. Age of Ultron. See,
Ooh.
I'm going to come out and say it. Most underrated. Well, one of the most underrated MCU films. Straight up.
So for that one, I went to comic book store a little bit after, maybe like a year or so after, maybe longer, I may be wrong, don't judge me. But after the original Avengers movie, and I was like, oh, the MCU is sick. I want something that's like similar in storytelling. And the guy at the comic book store said there's this new thing that they're going to turn into a movie. And that was Age of Ultron. And like, it's got tons of different characters, so like Fantastic Four, X-Men, stuff like that. But that storyline was sick, and I loved it. And then when I saw the movie, I was like, a different take, because they obviously didn't have all the characters. And, I mean, how far up would you put it?
I'm happy. It's weird, because I'd probably pick to watch it over both Ant-Man films, if I'm honest. But, at the same time, is it an A? I honestly, I think B.
Yeah, I think, let's put it B.
Yeah.
God tier.
Yeah,
God
I think
tier.
Infinity War, we can agree.
Infinity War, God tier.
Yeah. Straight away, S tier.
S.
Captain Marvel, ooh.
A lot of people don't like it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think if you don't look at it as like a full-on, like, we're never going to get an Iron Man-esque kind of intro origin story, because a lot of people that started watching the MCU was really young, kind of grew up with the character. So trying to add someone new in is a bit of a struggle.
Of course.
So I feel like that we're going to put at, I would say A, but a lot of people would disagree. A or B.
I'll back I'll back an A. I really enjoy it. I think it's a really enjoyable film.
And all the people are going to come after us now.
Yeah, I put, below Ant-Man. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Just jumping straight back in. Right.
That's what she said. I think this was a good movie.
Okay.
Because, like, there's some badass scenes in the movie.
So, I'm going to straight away and say it's S tier.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
I watched this at the O2. Yeah, it was really random sort of place to watch it. My mum was at a concert there, and we went there as well, the rest of my family. And we ended up watching this there.
I watched it in South Africa.
Fair enough. You know, don't know what you'd say is better, the O2 or South Africa.
I mean, we win our World Cups. Except for football, we don't count that. Okay, OG Captain America. I feel like whenever you get introduced to a character, sometimes you're like, oh, it was a cool movie, but I don't know how.
Yeah.
Like, they grow on you.
Yes.
So I would say seeing the whole, like, him becoming Captain America, and also if you are like an OG fan, you
Mm.
see Johnny Storm. So it was cool seeing him back in a different type of character. But I enjoyed it.
I really enjoy this film.
But then how high up did we put it?
I'm going like again. Maybe I'm being like we've started off with some decent, like solid picks at the moment, but I'd probably say A. I'd probably put it
Yeah.
above Captain Marvel
Yeah, I'd say.
if I'm honest. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Civil War, man.
His first Spider-Man appearance.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out and say I'm not a huge fan of that suit, that Spider-Man suit.
But he's Spider-Man.
But
there's like, I feel watching that and knowing Spider-Man was going to turn up
yes,
straight away when it was like the shit talking.
Mm.
When if you see like the punches that Bucky's thrown and it like knocks Cap back and him grabbing it and being like, "Oh, dude, you have a metal arm. That's so cool." It was proper Peter Parker from like back in the day.
I have always said it as well. The Russos have handled Spider-Man a lot better than what John Watts did. I'm not a fan of the trilogy as a whole that he had. No Way Home is a good film, but I mean, I say it's a good film. It's a good event. I'd actually argue as a film, it's actually not that good. Okay. My sort of thing, and this falls into my MCU thing, shouldn't have announced Spider-Man. I know they're going to because people love Spider-Man. He's arguably the biggest superhero of all time. But
fair play.
I mean, I'm happy to put it S if I'm honest. It's still a fantastic film. I think Captain America has the most solid trilogy.
I
and
would
Guardians.
say maybe I'm between S and A. Not sexual
I can go high A. I'm happy to go high A. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm happy with that.
Fair
I'm happy
play.
with that. Doctor Strange. Do you want to take this one?
Ooh, Doctor Strange. I'd say A or B because it's like a new character, but it's in a world that's now like fully established.
Yes.
It's like back in the day, before Avengers, when we were kind of getting bits and pieces here and there. It was a bit like these are just new characters. We didn't think they were actually going to all come together at one point. So I feel like because it was already kind of established and we got this new character, it was a bit like I've heard about him in comics and this and that, but I don't really know.
Yeah, it follows the origin template that the MCU sort of started. It follows that template pretty much to a T, to the point where it's unique, but is it unique enough to warrant higher than a B? I would probably say above Ant-Man and the Wasp, based purely on what I would choose to watch.
Yeah, fair play. Because I'm thinking maybe lower A, just because. No, I'd say no. We're sticking to B just because.
We could be
if you've played like the games and you've also seen like different cartoons and read some of the comics.
Yes.
Dormammu's a very big character, and kind of it being semi throwaway in the first movie was a bit like.
Arguably, he was more badass in the 90s Spider-Man series as well, which I mean I grew up watching.
He's also still learning, so
true. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's another banger straight up. Endgame, man.
Yeah, that's
this. Did you watch it midnight?
The Sest of S, yes.
Yeah, I mean,
and I watched it here. It's the first movie I watched in the UK.
Really? Wow. Yeah, S
all the way. Yeah.
See, I just think Infinity War is the better film. That's what I think.
To be fair, that does kind of... But there's so many moments Avengers assemble and like the whole reunite.
Do you know what?
Nicholas, you decide.
Yeah.
I like Endgame more.
Fair.
Ooh.
Fair.
And this is why he's my family.
I haven't seen Infinity War.
Have you not? Oh, that is... You saw Endgame but not Infinity War.
He's not a true fan.
Wow.
It's fine, we move.
The first Guardians, man.
S. I would say low S for what we got there.
A.
It's the music.
A.
I like music.
I know you do.
I
know you do. I'm just saying it will be top A. I don't think it moves from top A.
I can agree on that.
Okay. Guardians 2. Low A.
Low A. B. Okay, the only reason I'm saying this is because I'm a huge fan. Every time I put it on, I don't know why, I just could not get through it.
Fair.
So like
You
I was
said
gonna
B.
watch when it came out, but I was really busy at the time. Couldn't go. Really wanted to go. There's so much shit going on. Then it got to the point where I was like, cool, let me put it on.
Yeah.
And it took me ages. And then eventually, when I put it on, I was like, okay, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
So I would say either high B or low A.
I'm happy to be B. Genuinely, I'm happy to be B. Yeah. I probably... Would you say above I'd say just below Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
If
Ooh,
I'm...
but then Ant-Man and Wasp.
No, I'd pick Guardians 2 over Ant-Man Wasp.
Yeah, okay, fair
Every
enough.
day.
Yeah.
This one.
You're going to cause trouble here. I like Mysterio. There was some solid scenes in that movie.
Do you know what this started?
Oh.
And I like where it's being moved now. Oh, no, it's going too high. I'm calling D tier.
D.
Yeah.
But there's so many. We've got zombie
This
Iron
is
Man.
dreadful.
It's not that bad.
This is dreadful.
I
The
feel...
visual effects are quality, don't get me wrong. I like the Mysterio scenes. Yeah. This started...
And the whole exposure at the end.
616.
Yeah, but he's just a dude living on the planet that came up with a number, and it just happened to be a number from a comic book that they know nothing about.
I don't know.
If you want to go that deep into it.
I'm being 100% honest with you. I will concede one film to you in the future if you let me put this D.
See.
It's alright.
I will let you put it there.
Yeah.
And as a Spider-Man fan,
I know. This is me
this
saying
is bad.
it. Yeah, but that's me.
But, okay, I mean, the worst part is I know someone that worked on it. And,
Yeah, but that's...
I'm going to let him know.
Incredible Hulk. Oh. I feel a forgetful film.
So you are younger than me.
Yes.
So I don't know how akin you are to Eric Bana.
Okay.
Like the proper green Hulk
Mm.
that was on like ice cream bars and shit in
Yeah.
2003.
Don't really remember.
Yeah, I got them ice cream bars. Went to KFC, I got the toys. I really like that Hulk.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Whereas this is, I would say it's kind of like if DC made a Hulk movie.
Yes.
It's a lot darker than
Yes.
what we would usually get. I enjoyed it, and that's where we got Abomination from, and he's come back. It's just, it is a bit of a shit. Like, I like Mark Ruffalo, I like Norton, but I feel like it was a bit, we didn't get enough of a switch between the two actors. So it was just kind of like,
It's sudden.
here's the next actor.
Yeah.
But I would say it is good. I did enjoy it.
I'd say C.
I was
Personally.
thinking maybe lower B, C. So I'm happy.
I'm
to
happy
say
C. I'm happy C.
Okay.
Yeah. Iron Man 2. Is this going to be the first?
That's what started it all.
Ye-
We're not counting Blade. Sorry, Wesley. There's only one Blade.
It's only ever going to be one Blade.
I would say...
Is it going to be the first entrance into D? Iron Man 2, man.
Oh, 2. I thought that was
Yeah.
Iron Man 1. That's
No.
further down. Yeah, I mean...
D. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Going from Iron Man
My fellow
1...
South African Elon. I don't apologise.
Going from Iron Man 1 to Iron Man 2
Yeah.
was a big drop-off.
Yeah,
big
yeah,
drop-off.
Iron
Iron Man's...
It's just... I feel like it's before they were really planning
Yes.
what was going to happen
Do you
in
know-
terms of like the MCU.
It felt like they made it to... Because they were like, shit, we need to make the Avengers.
Yeah.
And this was kind of that film to be like, right, let's put this together. Because
Yeah,
you couldn't
true.
really put it in... I mean, obviously at the end of Captain America, the first one, I'm happy with a D. Although, in my opinion, has one of the best suit-up sequences. Being
True.
the suitcase.
Yeah.
I love that. Iron Man 3. I have an opinion about this film.
Oh, what is
I
that
don't
opinion?
know why I said it like that. It's been put in... Do you not like it?
I don't know what you want to be.
Oh, okay. I thought you didn't like it. I
No,
thought that's why you
what'd
put it.
say?
No, I haven't... You watch this as a Shane Black movie, it's good. You watch it as an Iron Man movie, it's not that great.
If you watch it as a fan.
It's not that great. That Mandarin
you-
plot twist pissed me off.
But we got a good character out of it.
Yeah.
And it foreshadowed the Ten Rings like 10 years before its time.
But so did Iron Man 1.
Yeah, true.
C?
I would say C.
Yeah. I'd put it above Far From Home, yeah. Do you know what? I
Nicholas,
like
put it back. Put it back. Put it back.
Iron Man 1.
God tier. It started it all. He's the dude disguised as a dude playing another dude.
Okay, I'll concede. Which means I have
Where
one.
would you want that?
I put it A. personally.
But it started it all. Okay, I'll go higher on that. I'll take it.
Black Panther.
Wakanda forever, my brother. I would say I really like this. And being South African, granted, the pronunciation of some words were not the greatest.
Okay.
It was cool. Trevor Noah was in it. They got there's South African actors in it, and like they went and got African actors to be in it, which was great. I'm putting this high A S.
I wouldn't put it above either Iron Man or Guardians of the Galaxy personally. I'm happy to put it there because I do enjoy it.
Yeah, I would say. Okay, I'll take it. I'll let you win because I'm just going to come back and I'm going to kill it now.
Homecoming.
So before we started this, there was some conversation about Homecoming. And I feel like someone is very stuck on Tobey Maguire and won't let the new age come in.
We're going to fight.
No, I do
Misfits.
love Tobey Maguire. Don't get me wrong.
I'm happy. Genuinely, I'm happy with where it's been placed already. Truthfully.
I mean, I would say in terms of Spider-Man, when you think about Spider-Man, you have a whole bunch of moments throughout the trilogy. I'd say with 3 being the biggest
Yes.
of them. But there's so many moments in the Avengers movies and Civil War that you're kind of happy with what you've seen with Spider-Man. Whereas if you think of the other 2 Spider-Man, you think of everything from their movies because it stands out by itself.
Yeah.
Whereas this, because there's so much going on in the background and he's been introduced to like this full world,
Yes.
it doesn't stick out as much as the solo films from the other 2 Spider-Man. Even though I love them, but I'll let you place it there. Let you.
Thor, right. I'm not going to lie to you.
Ooh!
I have such a love for this film.
Okay, it's Dark World that I think
Yes.
there's going to be issues.
But
Thor 1,
I think it's better than Ragnarok.
I do like comedy though. I'd put that A.
Yeah, I'm happy to. I put it above Captain Marvel. I don't think I could push it any further, personally.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Agree with that 100%.
Another D tier coming up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like it's such a good story. Like
I'd put it lower than
But-
Iron Man 2.
it's a good story, but I feel like it could have been so much better.
Yes.
Especially seeing later down the line what Thor was like capable of and like the stuff he does.
Of course.
I would say the next one coming up, Ragnarok. The comedy's good. Korg is fire. It's funny. It's got the music in it is banging. They paid like something like $4 million for the song, and it fits perfectly. It's the first time we see Thor without Mjolnir just being a badass. Where are you putting it?
Genuinely, I'd put it A. I'd put it
Okay.
below the first Thor, personally.
I mean, that's just
because
how it goes, really.
it's great. It's a great film. Don't get me wrong. For me personally, the comedy doesn't hit the same watching it a second time.
Fair play.
And that's, for me personally, good comedy hits multiple times. Like if I rewatch like random film, for example, Hot Fuzz,
Okay,
I watch that film and I laugh every time.
fair enough. Okay,
This
yeah.
film I don't.
I'm happy with that. First time the Avengers get together.
A. I'm
I'd
back.
say A.
Yeah.
But like, how far up would you go?
Would you choose to watch it over Guardians of the Galaxy?
I feel like if you want to watch the Avengers, you can't just skip it out and be
True.
like, "Oh, I want to watch the last 2." You
It's
see how the
integral.
characters grow and change.
But
But
I'm
I feel
happy.
like because like Guardians came in and it was like a different take and it was more of like
Yeah.
a jokey person, I might put it below just because now it kind of seems dated. So
Yes.
I'm happy to put it there.
Yes. I'm happy. WandaVision,
WandaVision
first
was-
TV show.
I enjoyed
Ooh.
it.
So did
Just
I.
The changes of style and like going through the different sitcoms, I think it was really sick.
My only gripe has nothing to do with the actual show, it's TikTok. I just hated that sort of phase of TikTok. All the theories. I mean,
But Mephisto.
MCU fans. Oh, they're saying he's a fucking rabbit, or the front. Grow up, man. He ain't gonna be a rabbit, is he?
I hope that was a fly at one point.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, like,
Maybe it was the dog that got killed. Who knows? Mephisto's coming at some point.
I would probably put B personally.
High B? Above Doctor Strange?
No, I would put it there. Yes, I'm happy with there personally.
I would put it above Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'll concede. that. Falcon.
Yeah.
Captain America and Falcon, was it called? Falcon and Winter Soldier, sorry.
Yeah, I would say there's some deep scenes here where you've got like blood on Captain America's shield, and like just thinking back to like Civil War where he literally could have killed Iron Man.
Yes.
And then didn't just because he's
I
that
just-
motherfucker. He
Yeah.
won't do that. Like he knows he can. He's
course.
badass, but he just won't. And then
Yeah.
seeing Captain America, US agent, go like
The
full
hate he got
force.
for that was crazy, by the way. Again, on TikTok.
I wasn't on TikTok those days, so I was missing that.
Do you know what this felt like? Going from WandaVision to this very much felt like going back to old school MCU.
Yeah,
And I quite liked it. I'd probably put it below WandaVision.
yeah.
I'd choose to watch Guardians of the Galaxy over it, personally.
Yeah, I think I'm happy putting it there.
Yeah, Loki.
S
Yeah, I'll back it.
S tier.
Bottom S. I think it doesn't
Oof.
beat any of those three at the moment.
I feel like, but I don't know how if you really like Loki as a character,
It's all right.
because I went to London Comic Con and he was there because I was so hyped, and it was a sick show.
Mm.
And this is just after it ended, so like
Yes.
there was a lot of hype. But I think I might put it above. But I mean, not above, but I feel like they're on par. But the fact that they're next to each other just makes me upset. I feel like they should be the same. They
Winter
shouldn't-
Soldier's my favourite MCU film of all time.
Okay, put it there.
It's still S. Shang-Chi.
I really like this
So do
movie.
I.
A lot of people are
So
like,
do I.
yeah, I don't know. But I think he's sick. It's a good, I would say, having an origin story in like a big MCU where a lot's going on, like I was saying, with certain characters, it's hard to do an origin story.
Yes.
But I feel like they executed this perfectly.
Yeah.
And if you like an anime fan, there's little things where you're like, oh, that kind of looks like a Pokeball. That's reminiscent of like a Dragon Ball Z intro.
Yes.
And I don't know if it was intentional, probably was. But I feel like great movie.
Where would you put it?
Personally, you're not going to like where I want to put it.
You're going to say S.
High A, maybe S.
I
would say.
was going to say mid-A. Personally.
But the problem is, I'm saying high A, but I'm looking at what's in A currently.
That's
and
the
I'm
thing
like,
as well,
bruh.
isn't it? It's the order in which we go for them.
I would say maybe just above Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. Do you know what? It came out during like a bit of a rough time for the MCU.
Yeah.
And it gave me a glimmer of hope.
I feel like that's kind of when a lot of we back. Oh, we did. Oh, we back. That's, yeah.
Yeah.
Black Widow.
Came out at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Should have
And
come
I feel
out.
like the way it was released kind of also threw people off.
Yes.
But I think we got some good characters because like Red Guardian, Yelena,
Mm.
great characters.
I'm happy with a B.
I'm also happy with a B.
Where would we? Above. I'd probably say
Yeah.
bottom B. Not bad. Just it was just wrong
Yeah.
time. Wrong timing.
But there's also a lot of movies here, so
What if D? The most wasted potential
but I
in
mean
the Marvel universe.
but I feel like it kind of shows you different versions of these characters that would be a lot of time and money, and it might mess up the MCU if they put it straight into a movie.
Do you?
So I have a feeling. So the next at season 3 that's coming out next year or end of this year, I can't remember. But when that comes out, I saw a post saying season 3 like final watch. I reckon the end of this, because I don't know if you watched all the way through the first season.
Yes.
So we got that Infinity version of Killmonger and all of that. So I reckon, this is another theory, I think that this is going to end, and then this is where we see like full on Uatu in the MCU, and we could have these characters like we've had, like Captain Carter turn up in
Yeah.
there, but I feel like this is where we get like full on live action bits and pieces
Yeah.
from these characters, because in season 3 there's going to be Storm and she has Mjolnir, and technically if this is part of the MCU, this is another X-Men we're going to see.
Yeah. I mean, I think where I kind of sit with it, wasted potential because the stories they've chosen have been quite boring. For me, for the potential of what If could have been. Yeah.
True.
And the fact it's being cancelled after season 3 is crazy to me.
But is it cancelled or they're just moving into live action? We don't know.
I don't know.
'Cause I feel like I enjoyed a lot of the episodes.
Yeah. Do you know where I kind of sit with it, truthfully? It should have just been individuals. I wasn't...
Oh, you didn't like the fact that it all
No,
came together? Because
no.
it's like they were trying to do a big MCU
Yeah,
kind of
I
like
didn't like it.
Avengers, but it was a couple of episodes.
Really did not like that. I thought it should have just been unique. Highest, I will personally go C.
I'm happy to put it at a C.
Yeah, I put it above Far From Home, though.
Did you not move it? Put it back. Put it back. Thank you. I am your uncle. Listen.
There's one coming up, by the way, that if you don't give me what I want, I will walk out. Just so we're aware.
Okay.
Hawkeye.
Wait, is this the one?
No, it's not the one.
It's the
No,
next
no.
one, isn't it?
Maybe.
I'll agree with the next one. This I quite enjoyed it,
Same.
and the way it was kind of like Christmassy, and it was a bit weird seeing kind of like New York with the big tree and being like, but this is where Spider-Man goes past.
Yes.
But I do think the time it came out, it lining up with No Way Home.
It was timed to perfection.
So yeah, so seeing it, because I literally watched it because straight away I was like, I need to see Spider-Man.
Mm.
So saw it. You get the big Daredevil reveal,
Yeah.
and literally as soon as I left, I looked over and I was like, listen, we're going to get home.
Mm.
We're going to watch Hawkeye, and Kingpin's going to show up. It has to happen. And then that's exactly what happened, and I was like, okay, cool. This isn't just going to be some passing little thing.
Because that
It's
was right at
actually
the
gonna
end,
happen.
wasn't it? Where that was the picture of Kingpin. So that came out the morning No Way Home came out. Now, I remember my friend came round my house because we went to a 9 a.m. showing of No Way Home. Because they weren't doing midnight showings, because I think it was just after COVID. Or just as lockdown started to get eased. And I remember we freaked out seeing it, and that basically then confirmed everything for No Way Home that we had been seeing.
So I basically tried to stay off
Mm.
as much social media when it actually came out.
Yes.
Before that, I was watching the trailers, and there was a trailer from Brazil where you could see like Lizard getting hit, and I was like, okay, we're getting all three of the Spider-Man. But I wasn't really sure if we were going to get Daredevil.
Low B. Are you happy with B? Or do you want to go C? I'm happy to put where you
I
want.
would put that above Black Widow
Fair.
and above... is that Homecoming?
Yes. Far From Home would not be that high.
I'll put it there.
Eternals. I'm happy with a D.
I mean, I would say it had a lot of potential.
Mm.
There's elements that I really liked about it, and there was some like good comedy here and there, but it was kind of done in a way that it was like there's these badasses that are living amongst everyone, which I don't know if it works in terms of MCU, but in the comics,
Yes.
there's a relation to Thanos,
Yeah.
and the fact that he did all of that and they did nothing, I feel like there was no way to really explain what was going on. But then we've also got a giant hand sticking out of the earth,
Which is finally being answered.
Yes,
Finally.
So-
Adamantium.
it's interesting. So now I'm like,
Highest I'll go is C, because I just don't think...
do you reckon that's how they bring the X-Men in?
Potentially.
With that adamantium?
Potentially, yeah. I reckon Weapon X program will be name dropped.
Because I think there might be... Because instead of like the whole vibranium thing, it'll be like, oh, there's this new metal. And then what does that do to Wakanda? There's a whole thing they
Yeah.
can do. Or
I
it
think
just
I think
depends?
I'm happy with low C. I'd probably put it above Far From Home. Just purely because I just really don't like Far From Home. And that's a bias. That is a bias.
Put it below Far From Home if you're willing. Okay, cool.
Sure, for you.
I'll take it. Okay, so what are you putting the Spider-Man at?
I don't think you want to know.
Because I feel like this is a common. If you're a fan, this is for you.
It's an event. It's not a film.
Even with the extra 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
A.
I'll take it. From you, I'll take it. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that.
Episode 100.
No.
I'll put it below Black Panther. Above.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put it above Civil War.
Yeah, I'll put it
Yeah.
there. I'm happy with that. I
I
thought you were talking like D.
No.
Okay.
S.
Yeah, S, I'll take it.
This, if you,
It's basically one of the things that kind of built.
it's the greatest superhero film ever made.
I mean, it's a good story. Are you putting it right at the top?
Yeah. I will
Toby?
die. I will die on that hill.
Okay. I mean, I'll give it to you.
Thank you. Spider-Man 3.
See, I would say Spider-Man 3 is good, but just seeing, like, knowing what Venom's capable of. It's, like, got a good story, the whole thing with Harry.
I'm going A.
I'm gladly.
I probably have to put it under No Way Home.
Yeah, Ooh, is it better than Civil War
No.
and Shang-Chi?
Yeah.
So you want to put it there?
Yeah.
Or?
This film genuinely.
I would say, because it's kind
love
of
it.
like bringing an end. I remember watching this, getting super excited that we get to see Venom for the first time.
Yeah.
But then going home, literally from the cinema, searching when the fourth one was going to come out, and it mentioned Carnage, and I lost my mind and was like, Carnage and Mysterio?
Yeah.
I mean, this is on Wikipedia, so it could have been bollocks, but I read that and I was like, holy shit, we're finally getting this. And then hearing it's not going to happen just destroyed me.
I'm happy with where it is personally.
No, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Tassum 2. Ooh.
2.
Is it underappreciated? Is it overhated?
I would say it can be overhated at times, but there's some scenes in that movie that are just
I'd put it B.
amazing.
I put it B. I'd probably put it above Homecoming.
I mean, just because you put Homecoming there, I'll put it there. Yeah, I'll take it.
Can we take just 2 seconds so I can close that window?
Lord have mercy upon my soul.
I didn't want to bump the cable.
Do you want to climb over?
That was just extremely light landing. My lord.
I think we're good on the cable and everything.
Okay, cool. So, what do we got next?
No, why did I say
Okay.
Homecoming?
So, a lot of people hated this suit. Personally, I think it was different. It was something like you hate that first MCU Spider-Man suit.
Yeah.
But I would say I think it was different. It kind of like the lenses that he had was like taken from.
I think
some
we're being
glasses.
influenced here.
Are we being influenced?
I really like this movie.
No, that's the thing. I agree with you. I really like it. I would personally. I put it A personally. Do you know what? I'm happy to concede a high A because I genuinely.
I mean, just because you wouldn't let me put Iron Man 1 as an S. I put Andrew Garfield Spider-Man so good as well.
the bridge scene.
Bruh. I mean, since Nicholas is the tiebreaker, drop it where you want. Yeah.
Perfect. Spider-Man 1 or the greatest origin movie ever made.
It's so good.
Yeah. I'm putting it S.
But where?
I'd put it below Endgame.
But you said that Infinity War was so good.
No, you know what? Fuck it. I'm putting it above Endgame.
Oh, damn.
That's where I'd put it.
I mean, I just feel like it's also got a lot of nostalgia.
Those two films are the reason that golden sort of like look for Spider-Man exists in modern media.
I thought you were gonna say it's the reason the MCU exists. Have you seen Blade?
Yes, I have.
But I mean, I would say.
See, I think that's quite fair for Raimi's trilogy.
I mean, I would be happy to put it there just because, like, the nostalgia as a kid and watching all those cartoons and then seeing it come to life,
Look,
trampolines and all. It was.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie to you. Yeah, if it was just me sat here doing this tier list, all of the Raimi films would be an S. And
Fair enough. I'll let you have it.
Venom.
Venom.
I quite like the first Venom.
A lot of people hate it because it's like there's a bit of comedy here and there, and people don't expect it. And I feel like they've jumped straight from being like bad guy Eddie Brock to kind of like anti-hero friend Eddie Brock. I like it, but how far up are we going?
Do you know what? Think about it. I'd probably put B.
How high up in B are you going?
I'm happy with where it's being hovered at the moment, to be honest.
I mean, I just love Venom as a character.
Yeah.
So I'd be happy to put it there.
Yeah. Next one, I want to put a D.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to do that. Like, we got Carnage, which I think visually looked amazing, but like, there's the scene where he kind of sounds like Shaggy from Scooby Doo, and yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with D. I'm happy there. I think it's dreadful.
S tier.
S tier.
The Sest of S's.
I'd put it above Endgame.
I mean, I would say it's brilliant. Like, the fact that they did all of that without MCU or any big pushes or movies, it was brilliant.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with an S tier.
I'm happy.
Moon Knight.
S.
Yeah, I'll back a bottom S.
The fact that he hasn't come back is depressing.
I'd back a bottom S, personally.
Yeah, I'll take it. Because you're quite hard to budge, so I'll just put it there. Yeah, sweet.
No, I'm happy to concede.
Multiverse of Madness, Raimi, your boy.
If they gave Raimi the keys, like 100% control, and he didn't get, like, they didn't bring him on late on, this would have been incredible.
Because we would say there was a lot of references to like the OG horror stuff he did.
Yes.
So I really enjoyed it. A lot of people online were like kicking off and saying, no, it's bollock. But I enjoyed it.
Where would you put it? I'll let you control this one.
I would say A above Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
Just because watching Spider-Man 3 back, the first time it was amazing.
Yeah, what, just below Civil
Not
War?
that Spider-Man 3. Other Spider-Man 3. Further down.
No.
Where you were.
But I can't see.
That one.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would put it there just because Spider-Man 3, I enjoyed the first watch, and then watching it back and knowing what could be done with Venom.
Yes, of course.
I was a bit like, oof.
Ms. Marvel.
I enjoyed Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
How high up? I think I also enjoyed quite a lot because she's a proper fan, and like the character that she plays is a real fan. So I just think like the casting was perfect as well.
I would be putting it B below Hawkeye.
I'm happy, more than happy with that.
Thor: Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder, I feel like it was cool to see Batman as a villain.
I know where I'd put it.
I know where you'd put it, and I kind of agree.
Where do you think I want to put it?
D.
Yeah. Going from Ragnarok to that was a dreadful...
Yeah, I would like. It was kind of cool seeing.
Yeah.
You know what we got with Christian Bale as a bad guy, but I do feel like with the CGI kind of dropping off in like bits and pieces here and there, it could have been a lot better.
I haven't watched Inhumans.
Yeah, you haven't seen this.
So
one.
this is all you.
I mean, I enjoyed it, but I kind of watched a bit and then heard, oh, it's been cancelled, and I was like, do I really want to watch it? But there were some bits where I was like, this is quite cool. These are characters that I never really read the comics for when I was younger, so it was cool to get to know new characters. But I mean, I would put
It's all you.
Yeah, I'll put it D.
Yeah.
Just because I didn't finish and like get further in. I kind of got more into the characters in the comics after this, but I'd say in terms of
Yeah.
like the show, I didn't really.
Iron Fist.
This one's all you. I like the
This
character.
one's all... Do you know
Love
what
the
this...
character from the comics, but I haven't seen it just because.
Do you know what? Season 1 I quite enjoyed. It very much felt like Arrow, the CW show. It just gave me that vibe for some reason.
I feel like I need to watch it now.
Not as good as Arrow. I'd probably put it... Do you know what? I'd probably put it bottom of C at a push. Like, I really enjoyed season 1 personally.
I will be back after I've watched it, and I will then.
It's quite short.
Okay, cool. I'll be, one season.
No, it's 2 seasons, but only like 8 episodes.
I'll be back, and I will vote on it.
Punisher.
S.
Yeah. I've been rewatching it recently.
Eminem contacted Netflix and was like, bruh,
whereabouts
this is
would you
my
put
show.
it in S, though?
Oof. See, I really enjoyed Moon Knight as well. But I'd say just because it came before those two, I'll put it under Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Which is apparently your favourite MCU movie, but
Yes.
it's sitting quite low down on that list.
Yeah, but you're really hard to budge. That's what you said about me.
Fair play.
Luke Cage. Good.
I like the character, but I haven't seen a
B.
lot of him.
I
Okay.
do B.
I will be back, and I will.
I'd probably put it
We will come back to this
above Hawkeye.
after I've caught up. Because
Yeah.
like there was a point where like I was in uni and I was not really like just cancelled the Netflix, didn't watch it. I'm not trying to flex. It's not like I'm using what I was studying. Yeah, so I just didn't watch a lot of the Netflix shows.
Yeah.
And then later down the line when I came in, I was like, oh, there's so much to watch.
Of course.
And then I really got into Daredevil and Punisher. And then I was like, yeah, but these two
Yeah.
are goated, basically.
Luke Cage was good. It was good.
Fair play.
Is next? Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones I've watched a bit of.
I'd put it above Luke Cage.
It gave me like a Veronica Mars type vibe, which
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen that. But
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
See, I'd put it B personally. I actually really enjoyed it.
So B, you putting it
Just above Luke Cage, where we put the last one. Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy. I enjoyed what I saw.
David
of it.
Tennant.
Where are you putting She-Hulk? Because this is very controversial with
I
fans.
enjoyed it.
But you didn't like the twerk. Or you did like the twerk.
I'd put it C.
See?
I'd put it above What If.
Above What If. People are going to
Was this the one you're on about?
No, I was thinking
okay.
about Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oof.
I haven't seen I'm Groot, by the way.
I mean, it's basically a whole bunch of shorts about Groot.
Mm.
So I'd say I enjoyed it, but I'll put it maybe high C, low B.
Yeah. You control. I haven't seen any of it.
I mean, put it under Spider-Man. And yes. Yes.
I'd probably put it above Far From Home, personally.
So we were talking about this earlier, and you were like, it's good to see behind the scenes, and it's cool to see how these
Yes.
movies are made. But I feel like if you had to just watch this as like a marathon.
I'd probably put a D. If I had to sit down and just watch those,
Yeah.
I'd be quite bored. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
I mean,
I'd still...
See, this I find problematic because I feel like Jared Leto has been screwed over completely. Because there were a whole bunch of... Okay, no, we're not putting it... we're not putting it there. But I do think that his Joker, if they did do the Jason Todd thing I was telling you about earlier, it could have worked potentially somehow if they had a good enough story. But I mean, because your mom's name is Martha and my mom's name is Martha, we don't have beef.
Yeah.
I feel like
We
it's
kiss.
difficult to make it work. But I heard in an interview that he said he made a completely different movie, and when it came to editing, they completely changed everything.
Yeah.
And he was fucked over.
But I mean, anyone could say that, to be fair.
But I feel like this could
do you
have been so good. And seeing the trailers, it was like, oh, this could be really good.
I'm happy with where it is.
I mean, I'll leave it there.
Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda 2. I mean, there were some moments where you were like, oof, this is deep, because you know
Yeah.
kind of what happened to Chadwick.
Yeah. I'd put it B. I prefer the first one over it. I'd probably put it high B, truthfully.
High B, I'm happy with that.
Like top of B, maybe. I think that's where I'd place
I'll
it.
put. I mean, there's banging music in it, and there's
Yeah.
some moments where you just like, oh shit.
I haven't
That's
seen
what I
Werewolf
take.
by the Night.
Werewolf by Night. That is. I really enjoyed it. A lot of people will be like, I wouldn't put it there.
Mm.
But there's some cool moments. It's black and white. It's a bit horror-y. Watched it around like Halloween, so it kind of fit the theme. I really enjoyed it. I would
It's all
put
you,
it
mate.
high A.
Fair.
Not super high. By high A, I mean get below Spider-Man. Other Spider-Man.
Yeah. I like
There's
that.
so much up there.
I'll
I'll leave it. I enjoyed the characters. A lot of people might say otherwise, but then it got me into the comics, and I was like, okay, it's pretty sick.
Holiday special. I'd put it C.
Yeah, I'm happy
Just
with
for
that.
what it is. Like a holiday special. It's
Under
not...
Inhumans? I mean, not Inhumans.
yeah, I'd probably...
Eternals.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy with that. It was enjoyable,
Yeah.
but it just for what it is.
Kang.
It's
So,
a bit
what are your
dodgy.
thoughts on... Because I feel I was looking into this thinking that at the end of the movie, when he kind of gets sucked into the quantum realm, he comes back as the Beyonder, and that's how we get our secret wars.
Yeah.
But now that's completely changed. So it's kind of like a character that's supposed to be this big bad, like Thanos level threat, and it's led nowhere.
Yeah. I'm happy to put it C.
Low C?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I'm happy there. I'd choose to watch She-Hulk again over it personally.
What if?
Guardians 3.
Guardians 3,
S.
I would put it at an S.
Put it bottom S.
Yeah, I'm happy bottom S. That's exactly where I'd put it.
Yeah. Secret Invasion, almost a Secret Wars.
I feel like this was kind of mind-blowing in a way that you're like, oh shit, we haven't had Rhodey as actual Rhodey for ages.
I think it fell off at the end. Personally.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, I would put it...
I'd put it bottom of B, personally.
Bottom of B, I'm completely happy with that.
Yeah. Started off
Maybe
really well.
top C.
Craven the Hunter's there, by the way.
Top
I just
C?
clocked. Yeah, I'm happy top C. Craven the Hunter.
Have you seen Craven the Hunter?
Yeah, actually, yeah. I say we put it S. Yeah, I'm happy.
I haven't seen it because it's not out yet.
Let's just put... Where do you think you'll put it?
I like the character.
I think
We're not placing this anywhere. Just want to let you know because it's not out.
It would go here then.
I hope it doesn't because
will,
we're getting like a proper
I
Rhino.
I agree. I think it will probably go bottom.
I feel like it might, but like the actor, dope. Okay, Deadpool 2,
This is a good one.
Brad Pitt,
Yes. Peter.
Peter the boy.
My goat. It's the whitest anyone's ever said that.
My goat. Would you go S?
No.
Where would you go?
I'd go bottom A.
Bottom A. Bottom A.
Actually, probably above No Way Home. Yeah, just there. That's where I would personally put it.
I mean, I love the movie and the comedy and just having Deadpool back for another one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy with that. I'll take it.
I prefer the first. That's
the
why.
first is what made. Yeah. Thank you, Ryan.
That leaked screen test, whatever the fuck it was.
Up the town.
Yeah.
Wrexham. No, for real. I like.
I'm happy to put it just below the Amazing Spider-Man and Iron Man.
Just there. I mean, I'm happy. That movie was brilliant.
Not Captain Marvel, the Marvels. Sorry.
The Marvels. I mean, a lot of people didn't like it.
I wasn't a huge fan personally.
I mean, I thought it was alright. I'm happy to put it in a C.
Yeah. I'll let you control this one.
I would say maybe above Eternals. So yeah.
Yeah. I'd probably put it above Far From Home personally.
No, don't let him talk. Don't let him do nothing.
Echo. This is me.
Yeah, you've
this
seen
is
it.
me.
I haven't seen it yet.
I'd probably put it based on how we've kind of ranked things at the moment. I'd probably put it bottom of B.
Bottom of B. Okay, I need to.
I
watch
quite
it.
enjoyed it. I mean, it had Daredevil in it.
Cool.
That just bumps it up, and it had Wilson Fisk.
I will be back after watching it, and I will come back and
Right.
we'll do what we do.
Now, what have we got next? Madame Web.
Madam Web, I feel, is a Spider-Man movie that's like Raimi-esque. that type of era of Spider-Man, just without Spider-Man, and it's that type of vibe. So like if you watch Transformers, it seems like a movie of that era, if that makes sense. I'm not saying
my
as
boy's name. Ouch.
but I'm not saying it's as good. I'm just saying if you remember movies from like the early 2000s,
It does give early 2000 vibe.
because it's when it's set, but it seems like a movie of that era. Because I've watched movies that's been made recently about that time, and it's got a whole different vibe. It's
But Raimi was above the wave back then as well. He was unreal.
yeah, but I'm saying no, I don't mean exactly like those movies. Those are goated. We know this. But I'm just saying it has like an old school vibe. So I
That's
feel
for
like
Sydney
if you
Sweeney.
watch it like an old school
Mm.
movie, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But the fact
Yeah.
that the only time we see them with their powers is in these like snippets from the future that we're never going to see again.
I will concede to let you place it.
So not full concede. Don't do that. I would say C or D. I've seen what's in D, and I'm like, eh. Put it above Morbius and Craven not released.
Yeah, I'm happy there.
Yeah,
I'm happy there.
It's a 1 at best.
one at best.
Deadpool
Okay.
and Wolverine recent.
Goated. If you're a fan, that's a love letter. You know how long I've been waiting for this.
I would personally put it mid A.
Mid A, I'll take it. I mean, I didn't think you'd go that high.
I'd probably put it below Civil War.
So you're putting 2 above. Getting Wolverine back.
Yep.
Getting Blade back.
Yep.
Getting Gambit for the first time.
I didn't really care about that.
You don't like Gambit?
I didn't say that.
I'm just...
I'd put it just above Doctor Strange.
He's been trying since 2006.
He's
and
gonna
he...
do this till he's 90. Yeah, I'd put it above Deadpool 2. I didn't realize Deadpool 2 was there. Yeah, I'm happy there. Personally.
Yeah, I'll take it because
I just I'm a sucker for an origin story.
you are immovable. Okay, S. I don't care
Yeah,
what you say.
No. I'm. Look, we're good. Look.
Fuck it, bury Spider-Man. No, don't. I don't know if you watched the original. And
I did.
Okay, I had this on VHS because that's how old I am.
So did I.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I had the 90s Spider-Man on VHS as well.
Shit. Okay.
I'm happy there.
I mean, it was brilliant. Yeah.
The
Ooh.
first X-Men.
Ooh. I feel like this just built so much, and if you watch it back, it's just like the nostalgia.
Yeah.
But does it give you the same nostalgia as Spider-Man?
No. High A.
How high?
Just below Guardians. Because I prefer X2.
No, I'll put it there. I'm happy.
Yeah. I would... The Wolverine. Oh. That one shot. That one shot of the arrows in his back.
So, because people can't see what I'm looking off camera at, I'm looking at my nephew, because we went to go watch this in cinema together, and he loves Wolverine. And we went in, and he got bored. And then I was left in the cinema with my sister's boyfriend, who I didn't really know too well at the time. And he went to a toy shop and bought a whole bunch of toys, one of them being Wolverine. And I came out to him and my sister that had like KFC. He went and bought a whole bunch of toys, and I got nothing. And then we went home after that. But I enjoyed the movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, top S?
You don't get to say that.
Have you watched, like, since?
No.
No, you haven't.
I would put that...
I'll let you control this one.
Where would you put it?
I'd probably put it high B, low B. High B, low A. It's not that bad.
I'm happy to put it low A.
Yeah.
Just
having this blasphemy that I'm immovable.
Yeah. Put it below Wakanda Forever. Or Doctor Strange. So third on B. Oh no, put it under One Division 1 over.
Yeah.
I'm happy there. X2 banging.
Yeah.
There's so much. I would say it's definitely going to be higher than Last Stand. Because Last Stand was good, but it could have been better.
X2.
We could have had Gambit. Literally, that was the movie he was supposed to be in.
X2, my initial thing, would be S, bottom S. I love this film,
It's brilliant.
but if it depends where you want to put it.
It's just watching it back. There's so much nostalgia, and I remember like collecting all the action figures, and I'm happy to put it there.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
I lo-
This is a massive guilty pleasure for me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah, put that bitch up.
Where would you put it, truthfully?
It's just, I've watched it so many times, and I remember being excited because I was like, it's Deadpool, and then we got that weird fucking Deadpool. But he gets killed, and that's canon.
Just because of the video game, I would put it, yeah.
The video game was goated.
I'm genuinely happy to put this wherever.
I'm happy to put it there. Not there. Yeah.
The hate that's gonna come from that.
Okay, no.
No, we got back here.
Wait, go back up. I would put it underneath Deadpool 2.
So easily swayed.
No, I just
Scared of the hate.
because I really enjoy it.
So do I.
But watching it back, it's
the CGI
good.
of the claws is a bit.
It's just a guilty pleasure. But
Mm.
S tier for me. But in terms of like ranking everything, I put it there.
I'm happy there. I'm happy.
So easily swayed. Ay.
What is? I can't say mine.
X-Men The Last Stand, X-Men 3,
Oh, okay.
Vaccines, Presidents,
Ah.
Angel Boys,
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Vinnie Jones.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh.
I don't know. This is difficult for me.
I would put it.
You know the scene. This is a really weird. You know the scene where Wolverine and Gina like making out on the thing. That was like the first ever make-out scene I watched with my parents, and I felt really uncomfortable.
Unusual.
Not like I chose to watch it. We watched. Me and my stepdad watched this film. And yeah, that came out. Yeah, it was a great time. I loved the film. One of the many films we've watched.
Just under Jessica Jones, so second row
Yeah.
B. Oh no, yeah, cool. I didn't know it would fit there. Yeah.
Dark Phoenix.
So I tried to watch this twice. The first time I fell asleep. Second time I watched it through, and I preferred Apocalypse.
I went release night to watch this.
And how did that go?
I wanted to walk out.
It wasn't an Arsenal game. You didn't have to walk out.
I do you know what? I'd be happy to put it in.
Yeah, I'm cool to put it there.
Logan.
Good. How good though? Do you think it's good? Or you're not too happy with it?
Where would you put it?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's S, but I'd put it maybe high B, low A. Where would you put it?
I'd put it S.
Would you?
Yeah.
Because it's just, I've watched it back semi-recently, like preparing for Deadpool and Wolverine.
Do you know what? I'll concede this one too, because you've given me quite a few, so I'll concede this one.
It's just, it hurts. Oh,
I'd
no.
put it above Deadpool and Wolverine.
No, I
personally.
just saw. But no. Okay, reconsidering the fact that I'm thinking rewatching it to watch Deadpool and Wolverine, thinking we were getting the same Wolverine.
Yeah.
Watching it the first time it came out.
It's all up to you. It's all your choice.
Everyone watching, I hope Nicholas cuts out the bollocks I just said for the last 10 minutes.
I got you.
But I'd put it as
You're conceding.
above X2,
Yeah.
above Guardians,
Yep. So where I would
above
have put
Moon
it,
Knight.
where I would have
On
put
par
it,
with 97.
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
The first time I watched it, I would put it just below, maybe above Daredevil.
fair.
Just because it
Just
was
for,
like your
yeah.
whole childhood
Yeah,
coming to an end and realizing you're an
incredible
old fuck.
movie, incredible fucking movie. We'll put it next to X-Men '97, I think, for now.
I think the reason it kind of made me feel that way watching it the second time is because I knew he was coming back.
Yeah.
And it didn't feel like it hit as hard.
Of course.
But thinking back to the first time I ever watched it, goated.
Yeah. New Mutants.
I enjoyed it.
Do you want to hear another weird story about this film?
You
I went to
haven't
watch
seen
it.
Oh, you did?
No, I
Okay.
went and watched it at the cinema. I had a nosebleed as it started, so I missed the first 15 minutes. And I've never watched those first 15 minutes.
So you don't know about the bear?
No.
The bear that shows up at the... Okay. I enjoyed it.
Bro, I see that bear and I'm what? Like,
Okay, so I would say watching it, I waited ages to watch it because a lot of people spoke shit about it. But I didn't watch it thinking, I'm going to see the X-Men. It's an X-Men movie. I kind of stayed away from everything, knew nothing about it, put it on,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh shit, magic is in this. So I really enjoyed it.
yeah.
But how high up would you put it with your
I've only ever watched
subtract
it
15
once.
minutes?
For the 15 minutes that I didn't see, I'd probably put it C. But I've only seen it once, and that was when it originally came out.
I would put it... Everyone's going to hate me for this, but I would put it below Black Widow, so second last B.
Okay.
Just because I haven't seen
Yeah,
Echo.
Yeah, no, that's
so
fair. I'm happy.
I just enjoyed it. I thought it was quite a different take. It was quite cool.
Like I said, you've given me a few, so I'll concede.
First class.
I love this film.
It's good.
Genuinely,
It's
I
like
love this film.
proper... I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Would you go as far as to put it S?
No.
Good.
I would put it A. I would probably put it above X-Men.
Above the OG X-Men.
Yes.
I feel like we couldn't get there without OG X-Men, so I'd put it just under.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm happy with that. This is for me an S.
It is good. Don't know if I'd put it in S though.
Where would you put it?
Wait. Let's think back. Because again, watched it recently. I feel like we didn't get enough of certain characters.
Okay.
So like Bishop, I wish we got more.
Maybe in the future.
That's where he's from. I mean, I would put it... Yes. Yeah, let's put it there.
Apocalypse.
I enjoyed Apocalypse just because of some of the visuals. But I feel it could have been better. And
Yeah.
we got Psylocke.
Yeah.
Why don't you?
I can.
Exactly what I was going with.
Where would you put it, truthfully? To me, this kind of gives me guilty pleasure vibes again.
Yeah, so I would put it probably just above Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The original X-Men. Are we...
If we're including my childhood and...
Why is
The
Spider-Man, the
multi-times.
90s Spider-Man?
Oh yeah, that was going above Raimi. That was... Oh, there's so much in that.
I'd put this S
I'll put it S, yeah.
Yeah. next to 90. I put it above 97 just because there's more.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Just purely because of how much you have of it. And that theme.
Yeah.
Guilty pleasure. Again.
Guilty pleasure, but I
love-
would say the first one is better.
Yeah.
Like,
would you
I
put this
enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong,
Mm,
but I would put the first one higher.
yeah. I'm kind of feeling like top B.
Yeah, I'll take a toppy. Yeah.
Yeah. Another, I just have
All
really...
the way toppy?
Yeah, I'm happy. If you're happy, I'm happy.
Yeah, I'll let you have it.
You haven't had...
The
let
D,
me have anything.
lowest D.
One-
lowest D.
One, yeah.
Bottom
then-
D. Bottom. Let There Be Carnage is better.
No,
Yeah, we got Carnage.
I don't care.
This, we got characters we
Yeah, but
already
no-
saw and they did it worse.
But Carnage is my favourite Spider-Man villain of all time. I'm saying this.
I mean, I would put it there just because we got a good redemption arc with
I like Michael B. Jordan.
Killmonger. Yeah.
I'm going to
yeah,
say...
it was just... Oof.
You know, for Rise of the Silver Surfer, yeah, when that came out, they put a massive Silver Surfer on the London Eye.
Ooh, okay.
And I remember
wasn't
seeing
here
it.
for that.
Yeah.
No, you can put it above.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
This
let
one,
it
I'm going A.
have it. S. Ooh.
Really, S?
It's just my childhood.
No,
Johnny
I will
Storm.
no, I will happily concede an S.
I loved this movie.
I will concede an S too.
Good. That's one of your first childhood crushes
Yes.
you're talking about, so
Yeah,
leave Chris Evans alone.
Johan Grufford.
Not where I was going, but okay.
I'd probably put it bottom,
Yeah, I'll put it there.
but I'm happy with an S.
Yeah, it's just so many memories.
You
I
haven't-
haven't seen Venom
I
3
have.
yet.
I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it.
Are you going that high?
No, I wouldn't go that high. I would probably put it just above, just above the first Venom, which I think we put B.
Oh yeah, just there.
Yeah, I probably put
Okay.
it. Just
No. Oh yeah.
yeah, just that. I really enjoyed it personally. It just felt really short, and that's also my issue with Let There Be Carnage. They just feel so short.
Oh, fair enough.
What?
I will revise after I've watched it.
Your fucking problem.
So we're not counting.
3 at best.
We're not counting the season 2s because we kind of just did it as a whole. Okay, so Agatha, you haven't seen.
No.
I would put it probably in B.
Okay.
But how high up is the problem? Okay. I would put it maybe below or on par with Hawkeye. Maybe. Because it introduces some good characters. There's some throwback bits here and there. And we get a cool character that I'm sure you don't know about yet. But
I'll be back.
If they use the characters, it could be really good. But I like what they did with it. I might put it a bit higher than where it is.
Okay.
If I proper sit and think about it, but just off the dome, I'll put it there.
Fair. Well, that's everything at the moment, not organised.
I just realized something that we're gonna organize right now.
What?
Right now.
What?
I think I might put Hawkeye, swap it out with Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Really?
I just really enjoyed it.
I'll concede.
Where's this movie?
Up.
And then to the right.
Right.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's good, but I feel like I would rewatch Hawkeye
Okay.
a lot, whereas I'd rewatch.
Fair.
It's got a good ending and everything that happens with it is cool. But also, the ending doesn't feel... we had Happy Bucky, and now the next time we see Bucky, he's Winter Soldier Part 2.
Do you know what I've just clocked it? Thunderbolts isn't on this, but Kraven the Hunter was.
Yeah,
Weird.
yeah.
Right. We're going to take a little bit of time now.
Take Kraven off. Take Kraven off. Before we take any time,
Yeah.
take Kraven off. Okay, cool.
We're going to take a bit of time to really narrow this down on what we want.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back with our finalised tier list, because you don't need to see all this dross.
Okay, so we've got... There was a bit of beef, but we got there in the end. And we've got kind of what I would say how we would have actually done this if we sat and, thought about it for a little bit.
I think it's a bit shit that we haven't watched everything, but I'm happy.
That's our bad.
I'm happy.
But yeah, I'm cool with how it is now, I'd say. I think we should rewatch everything and come back.
One day.
Oh,
One
yeah,
day, my
to
friend.
I just need to see all the other stuff.
One day, my friend.
But I'd say this is definitely what we're happy with.
Of course.
Yeah,
Do you want to do the outro?
I mean, it's our first time kind of trying to do a podcast, see where it goes. Because, we have these conversations all the time at work. So we thought, why not? There's other people that want to listen to it. I've looked for a ton of different types of comic book podcasts. And a lot of it is very just comics, just games, just movies. So I thought we'll start off with this, but we are going to try and do a bit of gaming content, actual comics, which I've read a lot of, and Harrison's a bit behind, but I'm getting him there. And then, we just come back and keep going, just talking shit about it and see what other people have to say, which we are going to get ridiculed. And you have beef with some of these fans, which we'll come to at another stage. But
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. There's a lot of ideas. There's a lot of ideas.
Too many ideas. I came up with about 5, and Harrison messaged me back with 55.
Okay, so that is the end of this video. The first video on this channel, H&C's Comic Tea. We're going to be right back at you with another idea. We've got tons of ideas, and we're going to come back at you. But we do hope you appreciate it. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. And we'll be right back, okay? But anyways, enjoy the rest of your night.
Peace.
Peace.